Hey, how's it going? So this particular game is called Polybot7. It's a roguelike. It's a relatively traditional roguelike, but it's a type of game. It was made for a thing called the 7-Day Roguelike Challenge, which is an annual competition for roguelike developers to try to make something that, you can only do so much in 7 days, but it's more or less a full release game that you make in that time period.
Oh wow.
And yeah, I'm actually pretty amazed at what some people can pump out in about a week.
Yeah, it means I can only imagine how much of that time.
So the roguelike community, a lot of the big releases are free to play, so the development happens on people's own time. But because the full release is a game called Cogmind, COG Mind.
Okay.
Um, he's charging money for it, so as a result, there's actually, because he's getting paid, he can ante up more time to do more in-depth things.
Right. Exactly.
So you'll find as we play, I know you don't have a lot of experience with roguelikes, but the game actually looks fairly pretty as you're going, and the sound design is quite nice.
Boom! I hate you so much.
So I'll give you really quickly the overview of what makes this game unique. So what's unique about this game is it's premised on inventory management, but the inventory management works in a very strange way. So there are different items you'll find around the game, but you don't really, in a traditional game, you can pick stuff up and put stuff down. In this game, items are attracted to you and you automatically pick them up if you have an empty spot for them.
Okay.
And then if you hit full capacity, you can't pick up anything else except every so many turns you can purge all of your parts. Half the parts will be destroyed, but then you get to collect things all over again. It actually took me a long time to figure out what on earth is happening in this game. But the core mechanics are actually in a sense very simple. It's just there isn't a lot of explanation.
Right.
So can you try press period one more time and see if it does anything?
Yeah. You want me to select anything when I press period?
Nope.
Okay.
There you go. It worked. Okay. So you'll notice one thing. If you notice on the right side of your page, you now have an item.
Yeah, an anti-grav.
So because you passed a turn, an item moved towards you and it entered your inventory.
Oh, so I can keep passing turns and collect all these little things around me.
Yeah, so the first thing I want to do is just press period until you have all those items.
Okay, matter alert.
Don't worry about that yet. Okay, so you now have a whole bunch of different items.
Yeah.
So the next thing I'll have you press is the colon key.
Okay.
So that, including the shift. Now you notice all your items rearrange themselves.
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat. Okay, so you've picked everything up. Now, you have in this game a number of resources you're trying to balance the whole time.
Okay.
You have the green bar at the top is your core integrity, so that's basically just your health.
Right.
The E is your energy, which is required to have certain of your components work.
Okay.
And then the bottom is matter. Matter is stuff that you're just going to pick up as you go around, and certain weapons will need matter to fire. Like your grenade launcher will need matter.
Okay, gotcha.
The other things we'll talk about when we get there. The other three statistics are corruption, temperature, and speed, but they're not so important right now. Yep. So one of the secrets to almost every single roguelike game is learning to make efficient movement.
Okay, gotcha.
So one thing that you can do just to get comfortable for now is you can use the arrow keys to walk around normally and then use Y, U, B, and N to move diagonally where it's advantageous.
Gotcha, okay.
So what you can do now is just walk around and see what you encounter.
Okay. So, do you know what this is right here?
Yes, that's actually a storage shed. So what we're going to do is we're going to have you stand back and shoot at it, and you're able to blow the door off.
Okay.
So press F.
F? Okay.
Yep, and then just click on the thing you want to shoot at.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, so you blew the door off, and if you notice, you actually... So that it begins the turn, and then as the turn ended, more items move towards you. So you notice you have new items now.
Gotcha.
So you're actually full of... Yep. So the... and you actually notice, see those flashing red squares?
Oh, yeah.
That's wall that was actually blown up. So
Yeah.
the environment is destructible here.
Gotcha. Okay. And then, we just keep exploring for now?
Yeah, so the ultimate goal of this game is there are a total of 5 floors, and you want to make it to the end of the 5th floor.
Okay. Okay, and now I've gotten myself a little stuck.
No, you can walk over those items.
Okay.
Just use the arrow keys to move. It's going to feel super weird to use arrow keys, but it's like... It's ultimately going to make the game a lot crisper.
Okay.
So if you notice those items are following you around, you just naturally attract items. And then the final mechanic, basic mechanic for now, is that after a certain number of turns of an item following you, it will degrade into matter, and then you can pick it up by just walking over it. Make sense?
Yeah. Because you got knocked around so much. Okay.
So you found that staircase super early. Don't walk up it yet.
Okay.
You notice that number in blue right above your inventory?
Yeah, my 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the number of turns you have until you can purge. So I'll give you the choice. If you want to try to pick up some of those energy guns, you can sort of take a gamble and try to purge and get some of them.
Outstanding, yeah. So
walk up near them?
Yeah. And then just...
Oh, yeah. So notice, you're now capable of purging. It says purge.
There we go.
So press the P key. And then if you want to do it, press it again. Cool. So now your inventory is totally thrown out. Awesome. You have some good stuff now. You can manually turn things on and off, and actually you'll occasionally want to turn weapons off for various reasons, but we'll cross that when we get there.
Okay. Oh, this is a thing.
Yeah, that's a reactor, so if you shoot it, it will blow up and hurt you.
Ah.
And for basically no benefit.
And it's like the first thing that hasn't been labeled, so they just want to mess with you. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, the detail for stats in this game is ridiculous, and a lot of it kind of doesn't matter just to play relatively well.
Yeah. And so how much stuff do you usually look for before you go to the next floor? Or do you clear an entire map?
So what you're going to find is there are a couple structures on the map that actually spawn enemy robots. And if you blow those up, you pick up little cores that give you more health and give you more inventory slots.
Okay, so
Okay. So you found your first enemy. So what we're going to do is have you press F, select the enemy, and you have an ungodly number of weapons. So you're going to absolutely destroy this thing. Okay.
Okay. Naturally, I'm overheating, but that makes sense.
Yeah, so you've now certain weapons take up matter, like your missile launchers, and then certain weapons like your particle gun are going to cause you to start heating up.
Okay.
So part of the finesse of this game is balancing those.
Oh, there's Alpha B. I found another set of stairs.
Yeah, tell you what, my strategy would normally be to keep looking around for more items, but if you want to go up a flight of stairs, it's up to you. Your items are fine, so you're just missing what I would think would be some of the stuff to get. But like, what the hell? It's your playthrough, so whatever you wanted to do.
Well, it seems like I have a disproportionate amount of weapons to, like, anything else, and I haven't been able to pick up any armor.
Armor's okay. The most important thing is you have a pretty good engine at the top to keep your energy good, because you have a lot of energy-based weapons.
Okay. I suppose we'll go up to the next floor just to see what it's like. And then when I inevitably die, I'll know to go back and do it your way.
Yeah. So press up twice to go up. There you go.
Okay.
So the only thing I'll say with clicking is I don't know, like, if you come across an enemy, if it's just going to keep you walking in the same direction while your enemy starts shooting at you. I don't know if that will happen.
Oh, that's a fair point.
The arrow keys feel like pretty intuitive when you use them. Okay, so go walk and pick that stuff up. Good.
Okay.
So this is a new type of enemy, a laser bot. And what's really annoying about them is their laser attacks do a really good job of damaging your items. Press the E key. You can see actually what items are, now that you're on heat, you see how there's an orange bar next to each item?
Yeah.
You can see which items are producing a lot of heat whenever they fire.
And it's mostly my particle guns that are causing overheat.
Yes, so if you press Control and whatever letter is next to an item, you can toggle it on and off.
Oh, perfect. Sure. Okay.
If you're ever curious what an item you hold does, like let's say you don't know what a structural scanner is,
Yeah.
you can press Shift and D and it will pull it up.
Oh, for description. Okay.
Yeah.
And I suppose what I really want to find is this game I feel is going to heavily depend on being able to upgrade your engine at some point.
Yeah, it's a lot of things put together. It's finding good items and then also upgrading your core enough times on a given level, frankly.
Okay.
You picked up a lot of matter, which is good. You can turn your missile launchers back on for that.
That was Control?
Yeah, I just keep walking for now. Walk until you find like a big cache of items or something, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so if you go through that door, you'll find your first dispatcher, which is that thing that spawn stuff I was telling you about.
Okay.
Oh, it's going to be the door on the left there. Nice.
Status, overweight.
So take a little walk over. Keep going left. Yeah, see those two dots?
Yeah.
You'll pick them up and you'll get an upgrade because your rocket launcher actually already blew up that little dispatcher there. It's the thing with the letter on it.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, that's P to purge.
Dope beat, right?
Yeah. So the weirdest part about this game is figuring out how to pick up all the stuff you want.
Right.
If there are more items around than you want, which you don't have to worry about it for now, but you are now an absolute frigate. You move extremely slow, and you have like an unreal number of weapons.
Let's go for those stairs. Oh, Sharkbot. Hi there.
That's one turn of attacking for you. That message, the rebuilding the gauntlet, means that the stage is going to reassemble itself in a few moves. There you go.
Okay.
Doing pretty well for yourself here. This is right where the difficulty of the game starts to ramp, so good luck. Take a small break here.
Okay.
So you notice you've been fighting a shock bot, and now look at your inventory.
Yeah.
So shock bots,
I
things
forgot
that do.
it's turn-based. I'm trying to go really quickly so they can't shoot me back.
I was wondering, you were like powering through it. It's like you've time to think here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was silly of me.
It's all good. It's a different playstyle to get used to. Yeah, so line of sight is very much a thing. It's especially if you're trying to destroy terrain and trying to plan on how you're going to overshoot your enemies. And also, if your enemies shoot, they can do collateral damage to each other. So you often want to try to line them up.
Okay.
So I would just walk left maybe twice so you can get that engine.
Okay.
Keep going. And now shoot up at that shock bot above you.
Do I need to move down first or no?
No, you're good. Yeah, this is a problem now. You run out of weapons. So some of those rooms below you, you're going to need to kind of run away here. Press your diagonal motion keys when you get the chance to keep that efficiency going here. It's like N to move down right, down. You're going to want to move to that room to your down left, I think.
Okay, B and N, B and N.
Yeah. So just press B, B. One more. Yeah. Now you're pretty much out of everything, which kind of blows. So you just want to run to your left and hope to God that you end up coming across
any form of weapon.
Any form of anything right now. Don't bother. It's not good enough. Yeah, your health is pretty good. You're looking a little meaty right now. I think that's all she wrote, my friend.
Okay. That was a fun game.
Let's do this.
Hey everybody, Strategy Engineer here. Thanks for watching my videos. If you want to be part of the videos, are a content creator in need of help, or just a good old gamer looking for chill people, you should check out the Strategy Engineer community on Discord. Here we have over 100 people who have joined to game, chill, and create content. Thanks again for watching. Click the icon in the center to subscribe. Left and right show related content, and the link to the Discord is in the description below. Thanks again, and have a great day.
Oh, no. You're kidding.